All right, everybody, and on that note, welcome to the first of 3 games we're calling today. We end with Auburn, Tennessee. We got Clemson, Virginia Tech. After this, you guys made the call on that one, but we're going to start with the High Point Panthers against the Winthrop Eagles over at the Cobain Center. Oddly enough, the first High Point game we've called that High Point is at home. Big rivalry game, High Point, Winthrop. They've played some very, very big games in the past. This one in High Point, as the Panthers look to extend their winning streak. They have won 2 straight games in conference play, looking to make it 3 in a row against the Winthrop team, looking to bounce back after a 9-point loss last time to UNC Asheville. Appreciate you guys tuning in. My name is JRGator9. Never been to a JD Live streaming for how it works like this. Fire one in the chat with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. Any donation gets your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. Vote in that poll who you think wins this game, High Point or Winthrop. Click that link above if you haven't seen Friday's video. Show us some videos come out tomorrow as well. If you're a member, you can show support for either one of those teams using those emojis in the chat we do with the High Point logo and the Winthrop logo available to use. And every donation counts toward this thing called You Make the Call. Help me decide which game we're calling on, what is it? Monday night. Yeah, Monday night. UCLA, USC, or Iowa State, Arizona. We just called UCLA yesterday in that win against Washington. Will we call our game against USC, or are we going to go Iowa State against Auburn? Or Arizona, I should say. Which game are we calling? Every donation from now until the end of today going to help me decide which game we're going to do. How's it going, Bogan? Welcome in. Biggest joke in the NFL, would it be the Cowboy? The Jets. I mean, they got their guy. Cowboys are a pretty big joke right now. Yeah, 31 teams. We have our head coach Saints. Yeah, we're screwed. Yeah, pretty much. Will I ever cover Big South OVC football? Probably not. I don't really do FCS unless it's the championship. Just timing wise, it's just a timing issue for me. I mean, I do these games because High Point's my alma mater, but just a timing issue at that point. Big South obviously probably doesn't fit into the thing. I wish I could do all the games. Believe me, I wish I could do every game. The problem is that obviously timing wise, there's only so many games you can do. So unfortunately, probably not any Big South OVC anytime soon. Cowboys get a couple more 1 o'clock games next year. I think so. Marquee 1 o'clock games, but still 1 o'clock games nonetheless. Yeah, Sean Hammer's head coach of the Cowboys. I did a live stream. I'll probably do a JJ News for coming out as well soon on that as well. Not pretty. Starting five, same for both teams compared to the last game. High Point, Bodo, Hamilton, Jiffa, Williams, Johnston, and then for Winthrop, Doucette, Talford, Jones, Harrison, and Johnson. So same starting five as last time. Yeah, thoughts on the Cowboys? Awful hire. Eberflus's defenses were not the best for defense. This is what happens when Jerry Jones waits too long. He had no backup plan. He waited too long on Dak Prescott, and then they had to overpay him. Waited too long on CeeDee Lamb, had to overpay him. Waited too long to make a decision on McCarthy. Never negotiate with him. And then your pool is limited as a result because you can't request interviews with certain guys. And this is the kind of results you get. And Schottenheimer, I don't know what he's ever done to warrant being a head coach. Barely even an OC. I mean, it's 12 seasons as a play caller. He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing as 12 seasons as a play caller. I think he had one season inside the top 10. FBS, College Wrestling Common Championship. It should be that. Yeah, we should be doing that. We should be doing tournament week and whatnot. We should be doing that. GG9 Newsfeed should be out hopefully by tomorrow. The streams were just... I was going to get one out yesterday, and then the streams were just insane. We were on for 9 hours streaming. So kind of took a back seat. But appreciate you guys tuning in. High Point in the blacks. Winthrop in the whites. Gonna get this one underway. High Point has not lost a conference game this season at the Quabain Center. Looking to keep that streak alive. Lost just one game at this venue all season. Winthrop wins the tip, and we're underway down in High Point. Who's going to coach New Orleans? I have no clue. Probably Weaver. I'm going to guess Weaver at this point. We're underway here. It's Harrison. He's got it for the Eagles. Gives it off. It's Nick Johnson. Johnson trying to drive inside. Going to post up now. Talford doubles. Has to kick it back out. And gives it to Harrison. Harrison swinging around the floor. He's got a man in the corner if he wants him. Going to try and open three. That one is good. So a good start there for Winthrop. A good start there for the Eagles. Winthrop shot the ball very well from three last time out. 10 for 23. Shooting 43.5% from three in that game. It's a good start here for Winthrop on the opening tip. Now High Point driving to Jiffa. Hamilton. Got some early foul trouble last game against Upstate. Didn't play a lot as a result. Hamilton now. Feeds it to Williams. Williams made 6 3-pointers last game. Was 6 for 9. Williams is going to try and drive inside. Has to pick up his dribble. Fades away from the Big South logo. That one's good. So both teams scored on the first possession. When I did my stream with the new Jags coach, I started to say was fired. I was like, they just hired me. The Jags are keeping that down. Turns out I can't reach. Like, yeah. We did that with our strength coach. It was like a 24-hour thing. We did that with that. Bodo playing stand-up defense and makes the play. Gets the board. Good defense by Bodo. You seems like I think it could be Weaver. Why do I always cover college wrestling, not the NBA? Few reasons for that. Demore Williams has it. Demore Williams gives it off to Hamilton. Hamilton. Near the free throw line. Going to try and post stuff. Fades away from the Big South logo. That one's good. Seems to be the spot for High Point. 2 for 2. Few reasons for that. I'm going to get to that in at the under 16 timeout. So that's a good question. But it's not about the problems with the NBA. No, I would do the NBA. I would absolutely do the NBA. It's not about that. It's Johnson. Doucette gives it off to Wilson. Wilson screen set by Talford. Wilson. Back up top. They reset with Doucette. 9 on the clock. Doucette working on Hamilton. So Johnson playing defense. So gets crossed over there. Layup while falling down. That one's good. Johnson got crossed up there, and that's all it took. That's all it took. And Winthrop, easy bucket there. 5-4 now. Jiffa taking it up. On paper, Sean Hummer's one of the worst head coaching hires ever. On paper. On paper, at least. Jiffa. Johnson, back to Jiffa. In the corner for Hamilton. Hamilton trying to post up on Wilson. And back up top to Bodo Bodo. Gives it back to Hamilton. 4 on the clock. Got to get this off. Hamilton going to try and fade away from the baseline. That one no good. Second chance. Foul on the play. Foul on the floor. And it's going to go against Winthrop. Going to stay with High Point. Shot clock resets to 20. Yeah, so here's why I don't cover the NBA compared to college basketball. Number one, the games are longer. It's a matter of timing. NBA games take about 2 hours, 40 minutes. 2 hours, 30 minutes. College games about 2 hours. Sometimes under 2 hours. So it's just a matter of I can get more streams in and do more with college basketball. Blurry for you? That's odd. It should be green all the way around. In the corner for 3. Johnston got it. Chase Johnson drills the 3. High Point last time out shot 45% from 3. They like letting that 3-ball fly. Took 31 3-pointers. Loses the handle. Who's got it? Still in play. Now it's going to stay with Winthrop. So that's part of why. Number 2 is that I like having, I like being able to do like a bunch of things like at once in terms of, I don't want to be bouncing around. I want to like be the place for certain things. I feel like college basketball, NBA games usually only take place at night. College games take place throughout the entire day. So I can do way more college games than I can do NBA games. That's what it comes down to. Just volume of the stream. Doucette loses the handle, and they're going to call a traveling play before he gave it off to Jiffa. As he jumped up and down. He jumped up and down. Saints coach, I think it's be Weaver. It's be Weaver. No possession icon? Not on this scorebug. No. No possession icon. But hopefully your dad feels better, Jace. I saw the thing in the chat. Yeah, last 2 minutes, also 2 hours, yes. All in the future, meaning the next 20 years. Patriots go to the playoffs next year? Probably not, but I like Vrabel. UFL starts. UFL March Madness double streams. Yeah, I have to decide that. I have to figure out what we're going to do with that. I'm not sure yet. Because UFL, I got to do that. Contact on the lab. Jiffa and 1. Jiffa going to the line to try and complete the M1. High Point shot 80% from the line last game. Jiffa was 6 for 7. They've shot about 85% over the last 2.5 weeks from the free throw line. Not many free throw shooting teams I take right now over the Panthers. That's the announcer's jinx right there as he misses the N1. But 9-5 the score. We got Dolly Parr on the scoreboard right now. Wild pass there, keeps it in play. Nope, does not keep it in play. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds, so Ty Hamilton, who checks it for the first time, could not do it. Could not keep it in play. Came voluntarily for his leg, so it's not necessary. Senior Bowl, I think it's next week. Jiffa gives it off to Bodo Bodo. Bodo Bodo trying to post up on no one. Now going to post up and cannot get it too much on it, but gets the offensive board. Bodo Bodo, second chance, got it. Bodo Bodo playing a lot better as of late. After a sluggish start to the season, gets the board there. He's got a couple of boards already. It's a 6-point lead for the Panthers thus far. Back up top, it goes to Isaiah Wilson. Wilson gives it off. Up top, it's Bryce Baker, who's in for the first time. Wilson crosses up. Extra feed, nice move there. But they're going to call a foul beforehand. Going to call a foul before the layup was no good by Hamilton. It's going to be on Johnson. That's his first, team's first. Where the under 16, High Point off to a good start. They're up by 6. Got to a very good start against Upstate. Had a double-digit lead, essentially, at the under timeout, and they're up by 6 here. Every starter for High Point has scored thus far. How about that? It's a 7-0 run for the Panthers. And every starter, 4 minutes in, has already scored. MENH on the spring? Yes. Yes, we will do that. Johnson Trader signs Santo contract. He's going to go somewhere. Titans, Saints, Giants, Rares. One of those 4. Worst sports memory for me. Ooh, worst sports memory? Probably Gilmore's tip. Gilmore's deflection. Gilmore's deflection. You might be somewhere you're in it, because I think it's only blurry for you. That's a bit odd. That's a bit odd. Yeah, worst sports story for me is the Gilmore deflection. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Pats are playing 26. I could see it. I don't think 25, but I think 26 it could be. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, make sure you like and subscribe. You can get those emojis and shares for either one of those teams. We do all the high point games on this channel. There's no reason that we shouldn't be doing any other high point games going forward. Besides... Well, actually, wait. What's my cruise? Besides the ones on my cruise. So, we're not doing the game against Upstate on February 26th. We're not doing the Gardner Webb game, I don't think. But we should be... Hang on. Oh, we're stuck on 144 for me? Ooh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah, so we got, after this, the next game is on the road against Presbyterian next Saturday. We should be doing 6 more high point games after this. Paid $1 million to watch the Gilmore tip. I mean, $1 million is $1 million. $1 million can cure a lot of stuff. I would watch the Gilmore tip for $1 million, yeah. Absolutely, I would. For $1 million, I could relive it. I could relive it. Gary in retirement for commissioner. He's been there for like 30 years. I'm surprised. I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner. Going on a cruise? Yes, going on a cruise 2 weeks after the Super Bowl. I need a vacation away from the office, so I don't lose my mind. I love doing this, but I need a vacation where it's like I always take one at the end of the season. Always take one at the end of the season, just to not be like, so I'm forced to not stream and forced to not work. So if I did like an on-land vacation, there's no way I would just be working all the time. Baker. So we're back underway. Screen set by Hamilton. Pulls up from the elbow. That one's an air ball. No good. Hamilton keeps it in play. Panthers on a 7-0 scoring run. And up top, it's Williams. Gives it off to Hamilton. Hamilton trying to post up. Hamilton, back up top. Jiffa thinks about taking a 3. Not going to do it. Now going to drive inside. Contact on the layup. No good. Rebound on the play by Winthrop. Want a foul. Not going to get it. Oh, sure, for contract limits, I think that would be a lot. No, because you need buyers. Problem is that you need buyers. Foul on High Point, that's their second. Like, if you had contract limits for owners, it means, okay, you need to have buyers. That would buy the team. And then there's only so many things you could do. Want to come back? What about videos? Okay, so I'm coming back the week after that. So I think it's like the first week of March. Videos are still going to get videos every day. Videos every day. I've been scheduled. So yeah, videos are going to be coming out every day. So it's going to be like I never left. Only difference is that there's going to be no streams during that. 3-pointer. Cannot get to go. A deep 3. And Winthrop on a bit of a scoring drought right now. Led it 5-2. And since then, it's been pretty quiet. Williams going coast to coast. Got it to go. It's a 9-0 run for the Panthers. A Winthrop team that shot 54% from the field their last game against Asheville. Only 5 points so far in the first 5.5 minutes. Swinging it around. Jones gives it off. 3-pointer Doucette. That one's way short. Going out of bounds. Going to be high point ball. Other 3 screens. Well, I just have one on. I have to set the other ones. I have Pitt Syracuse on right now. Cyril Vitsun. Yes. Oh, yeah. You know it. You know it. That 2-week break. You know it. Tomorrow's video. NFC Championship controversy. We should have 2 videos, hopefully. And then cgiulianihpu should be coming out in the next 2 or 3 days as well. History video. Williams. Bodo. Back to Williams. Williams. I'm not quite sure what that was. I think it was looking for the alley-oop for Bodo, and they were not on the same page. So it just goes off the backboard now, trying to go coast to coast. Kicks it out. Extra pass open for 3. In transition. That one no good. Rebound on the play. Foul on the floor. It's against Winthrop. So Bodo got pushed to the ground. Winthrop had a golden opportunity there on a fast break transition after a botched alley-oop, and they cannot take advantage of it. Still ice cold as of late. Winthrop has not made a bucket their last 4 minutes or so. Bodo going to sit. So he checks out. Hildebrand checking in. One of the super subs for the Panthers. Jiffa. Hamilton. I'm trying to work the baseline on Jones. Gets the standing dunk to go. Panthers up by 10. It's a 13-0 run. Yeah, I'm going to Caribbean. Yeah, I'm going to go around the Caribbean. Lamp there working on Hildebrandt. No good. And out of bounds going to High Point. High Point has played swarming defense as of late. Covered Maryland. Nebraska played Nebraska last week. Maryland up by 3. Nebraska fouled at once. About 2 seconds left. Nebraska used the time for the free throw. Wow. Wow. That's... Whew. Whew. Why? Ratings for both games tomorrow. I think Eagles, Commanders, 45 mil. Bills, Chiefs, 51 mil. In the corner, Hamilton directing traffic, trying to post up. Kicks it back up top. Hildebrandt fakes the 3. Now he pulls up from the elbow. That one circles out. Rebound on the play by Winthrop. 7 minutes gone. Winthrop just 5 points. Pass tipped by Hamilton going out of bounds. Going to stay with Winthrop. High Point defensively has had their issues this season. As great as they've been offensively this year, they have been great, averaging over 80 points per game. They've had their issues this year. On the defensive side, allowed over 100 to Asheville. They've had their issues. So far, so good against the Winthrop team averaging 86 points per game this season. Foul on the floor before the shot. Nick Johnson getting fouled on the play. That's the team's 3rd. And every donation counts toward you make the call. Help me decide which game we're calling Monday night. UCLA, USC. Or Iowa State against Arizona. St. Louis is very angry with Dallas. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. A good NFC East rival is good for the NFL. Oh, I agree. There's a reason NFC East rivals do very well. Inbound from underneath. In the corner. Feeds it to Johnson. Johnson. Down low. Trying to post up. Baby hook shot. That one's an air ball. Rebound on the play by High Point. The defense by the Panthers has been magnificent. Some of their best of the season so far. Back up top, Hamilton. Now they work it around. It's Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt gives it off. Gonna feed it to the corner. Now back up top, it's for Pettiford. Pettiford. Lamp with the contact. No good. Rebound on the play by Winthrop. Good poke out there to at least slow it down. They got a foul on the floor. It's now 4 on the Panthers. Got to be careful. Winthrop started the game with a 3. Since then, just 2 points in the last 7.5 minutes. As Hamilton going to check out. Hamilton. So Johnson's got 2 fouls. Keep that in mind for the Panthers. Gets to the corner. Open for 3 off the inbound. Nick Johnson gets that one to go. Winthrop breaks the scoring drought. Down to 7 again. So you want to talk about? Probably not. Tomorrow's picks, I got the Eagles and I got the Chiefs. But I want Bills Commanders. I got Eagles Chiefs. Now straight around the corner. Open for 3. That one no go off the back of the arm, but rebound on the play by Benham. Second chance opportunity here for the Panthers. Clock resets to 20. Pettiford. So now the backup lineup in right now for High Point. Pettiford. Hildebrandt. Back to Pettiford up top. 10 on the clock. Pettiford gives back to Benham at the top. Still no movement inside the paint. Deep 3 there for Anderson. That one's good. Terry Anderson's first touch of the game. Terry for 3. Lets that one fly. Anderson off the bench last game. 4 points in 17 minutes. Gets 3 to start there. It's back up to 10. Up top, open 3 for Baker. That one no good. Rebound on the play by High Point. Hildebrandt. No second chance opportunities for Winthrop this game. Anderson gets the feed. He's driving inside the paint. Anderson, layup with the foul. He's up to 5. Anderson, again, a guy that's only averaging under 3 points per game this year, had 4 points last time out. He's got 5 in his first 2 touches. As we go to the under 12, the Panthers up by 12. When we get back, logo, yeah, I do like the Winthrop logo. On their court, it's gorgeous. On their court, it's gorgeous. Yeah, Skir's getting therapy for a while for that one, yeah. High Point on a 16-3 run in the last 6.5 minutes. Right, you want a good mix of traditional powers and new up-and-comers? Yes. If you have too much, that was the problem in 99. 99, you had way too much. And the ratings reflected that. The ratings were not good in 99 for the playoffs. Right now, it has been a masterful defensive showing for the Panthers, holding Winthrop, who shot 54% last game from the field, and then shooting 47% on the season to just 27% in the first 9 minutes of the contest. High Point at 60%. Offensive boards, Winthrop's got none, so everything's first chance compared to High Point, who's got 3. And it's a 16-3 run in the last 6:34. Greatest game I've watched. The greatest game I ever watched. Ooh, Super Bowl 49. Probably Super Bowl 49. Now, in person, 27-0. The Chargers-Jaguars comeback. That's the greatest game I ever watched. Yep, all the YouTuber NFL teams are going except for, him. What happened to the Chiefs? They're still alive. Yeah, but the YouTube teams, yeah, except for that guy. Yeah. The less said about him, the better. Winthrop just 1 for their last 8 from the field. 20-8 is your score, and Anderson going to go to the line, try to complete the N1. High Point 0 for 1 at the line so far. Anderson this season just 43% from the free throw line. Always fun to watch Omar look good. So far, so good. So far, so good. One of my fondest memories in college was High Point, Winthrop, 2016 ESPNU game. And we stormed the floor. We stormed the court because we won the Big South regular season title for that one. That was fun. 20-8 your score. Anderson go on the line, trying to make it a 13-point lead for the Panthers. Off to a flying start, just like last time. Off to a flying start. Last game, the High Point led by 10 at the 10-minute mark. Further by Anderson, no good. Go in transition. Shot there, missed. Hildebrand gets the board. They're now 1 for their last 9. Now up top, it's Thiam. Thiam gives off to Pettiford. Pettiford. Hildebrand back to Pettiford. The ultimate charger ring. Yes. Thiam. Thiam up top, gives it off to Anderson. Anderson with 4. In the corner, Hildebrand fakes the 3 down, drives inside. Hildebrand with the contact, cannot get it to go, but we'll be shooting 2. How do I keep it with live stats like shooting percentage? So, if you ever want a secret for that. So, you know how, like, ESPN has the box score? For, like, if you go to ESPN, the box score, don't do that. Do not go to ESPN for box score. What you do, you go to the team's website and click on the stats button. First free throw by Hildebrand. That one's no good. They're 0 for 3 from the line. And it will take you to sidearm stats. Most places do sidearm. So, this is the website that I use for that. So if you go to that gives you, like, as Hildebrand misses both. 0 for 4 from the line. Uncharacteristic game for High Point from the free throw line. Can't take advantage of the free throws. Otherwise, this game would be a lot uglier than it is right now. Doucette. Drives inside. Doucette with the contact. Gets it to go and the foul. Gets it in continuation. Winthrop. It's been a rough day shooting-wise, but Doucette a chance to give him 3. 65% from the line this season. Foul on Pettiford. That's the team's 5th. But yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I do it. I just check it sporadically. Think High Point's a good football team if it's just virtual? Yeah, I think so. Why is Unraveled so unsuccessful? There's just so much going on right now. There's so much happening right now in sports. I think that's part of it. There's too much competition. Meanwhile, Doucette misses it. Like, there's just way too much competition right now. It's a crowded calendar for that. And plus, people are already invested in one new sports league with a golf league with TGL. So that's doing pretty well ratings-wise. I don't think people have time for 2. Pettiford, while falling down, gets the layup to go. 22 points for the Panthers. So Pettiford, oh no. Pettiford's down some pain. How's it going, Zafari? Welcome in. Pettiford is down. Oh no. Oh no. Pettiford, well, he's getting back up, which is good to see. Pettiford gets back up. I think Huss wants a foul call. Looked like there was a lot of contact there. You'll have to see the Jacks Panthers do well, but I also see Niners Packers and Steelers do well too. New creates cuisines get. Nice, very significant sold. Nope, you're not wrong there. Pettiford going to sit for the moment. The Massachusetts won the Australian Open. Let's go. Let's go. We'll see what happens on the men's side. He should be okay. He walked off. Layup there off the back of the rim. No good, but Winthrop gets an offensive board for the first time today, 10 minutes in. Their first offensive board now trying to post up an Anderson, kicks it out, open for three. And that one off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound on the play by High Point. Jiffa going in transition. Jiffa, layup, gets it. 14-point lead, largest lead. Panthers up by 2 touchdowns. Harrison gets him off balance, three-pointer while falling down, count it, and the foul. How many times have we seen that this season? Paul Jones hits the three, and a foul on the shot, so a chance at a 4-point play. Because I feel like that happens every single game with this Panthers team. They cannot stop fouling three-point shooters. It's every single game. You know, I'll give it Fizz. All good. Yeah, if you go to the team's website. It's for every team. Doesn't matter what team it is. Go to the team's website, and then click on the stats bar for the, if you go to the schedule, and then click on the stats bar. Every team's website has the same exact thing. And it will take you to sidearm. And it gives you the thing. And no one knows about except for, like, media people. But that's what I use. 4-point play is good. So I can't stop fouling three-point shooters. 6 fouls on the Panthers. Jiffa gives it off. It's Anderson. Anderson up top. Screens it by Bodo Bodo. Anderson feeds it to Thiam. Thiam now from the free throw line. They're going to get a foul. That's on Winthrop as I think Bodo Bodo went to the ground. That's 6 now on Winthrop. 9-10 to go in the first half. Both teams in the bonus right now. Thoughts on Mattel Adventure Park? There's no way that thing's ever going to get completed. There's no way that thing ever gets completed. I've seen no progress on that thing. I've seen 0 progress. That thing is like... That reminds me almost of like the American Dream Mall in Jersey. I was like, that thing's never going to get completed. It eventually did. There's no way it's opening 25. There's no way it's opening 25. Jiffa has to pick up his dribble in the paint. Now going to try a layup. It's blocked on the play. Last touch by Winthrop out of bounds. There's 6 on the shot clock. We'll have them go to FBS. Well, they don't have a football team, so they're not going to FBS anytime soon. Yeah, Mattel Adventure Park. Well, I've seen no ground on that made. Corner 3. That one no good. Rebound on the play by Winthrop, but they get a foul on the floor. And that's on High Point. So that'll be a 1-and-1 now coming up. Are they going to get... foul on the floor. Yeah. I don't want to stand around like it was offensive foul, but no, that was on the floor. So 1-1 here. Yeah, but Mattel Adventure Park, I've seen, like, the ground is still, like, there's no way it's gonna be done in 25. Even 26, I'd be shocked. It keeps getting pushed back year after year. It's never going to get done. Never going to get done. First free throw, the 1-and-1. The first one way off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound on the play by High Point. Thoughts on Bucks' orientation of immunity toward Liam Cohen Jags hire? I mean, I'll explain the underrated timeout because fade away on the hook and 1. Hamilton gets it to go with the contact. And High Point, who's 0 for 4 at the line today, looking to make it a 3-point play here. But the Bucks, look, you can't put in the contract that you can't take an interview somewhere else. I feel like you're going to do it in secret at that point. They're just asking for trouble. He never signed anything. Never signed a contract. I don't see the problem. One thing story open? It is not. Line drive free throw is good. It is most definitely not. It is still dirt. The coasters are not done yet. I've seen the track of everything. I passed by for Luke Combs in May, and I passed by for the Cardinal game in January, and it looks exactly the same. There is no progress. Jones at the elbow, kicks it out up top, fakes the 3, now driving inside. They're going to get a defensive foul. Wow, Jiffa getting called for the foul there. That's team's 8th. He's saying that there was an elbow being thrown. It sure looked on the play like that was an offensive foul. Let's double check this. Yeah, I'm not sure what Jiffa's supposed to do there. Johnson going line for a 1-and-1. Bucks lose a draft pick? No. Why would you lose a draft pick for that? No. Like a football team? No. No. Not anytime soon. First free throw is good. Mattel Venture Park is basically like a year-long project. Midway through, person who said it basically about it. Yeah, there's no way it's gonna get done. There's no way. If you ever pass by, because I pass by it all the time because of the black lot, because that's the way to go to the black lot. Second free throw is good. So like I see the work on the ground. You get like behind, like not behind the scenes look, but when you go through the black lot, because that's like, you go through that entrance to the black lot. It's like the only place you can get to it. I see it all the time. It's not anything. Hamilton driving inside. Layup, no good. Rebound on the play, though, by Hamilton. Kicks it out. Jiffa in the corner. Thiem for three. Got it! Thiem in the corner. It's up to a 14-point lead again for the Panthers. High Point shooting very well from three this game. Yeah, it's my Rock Hill. Yes, it is my Rock Hill. Yeah, Rock Hill's an interesting place. It's like just like the most suburban place in the South. Open for three. Williams circles out. Cannot get it to go. 7.5 left in the first. Doucette taking it up for the Eagles. Baker. So I've been to Rock Hill many times. Deep three for Baker. That one off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound play by Williams. There's like not a lot to do in Rock Hill. There really is not a lot to do. It's like just a bunch of chain restaurants and that's it. Williams with the contact on the layup. Gets it to go. They've doubled up the Eagles. 32-16. Largest lead for High Point today. Against a team that's one of the best offensively in the nation. 86 points per game this season. They're on to just 16 and playing lights out. Down low, shot, no good. Bodo can't get the board, but last touch by Winthrop. It's going to be High Point ball with 6:54 to go. Pick Dallas, Chicago, Jacksonville just make the playoffs as wild cards. Oof, that's rough. That's rough. Jacksonville making it as a wild card? I never thought that. With the Eagles for the Super Bowl, the Bills like the Chiefs. I don't think so. I'm going to take the AFC team no matter what. Winthrop shooting just 27% from the field. 1 for 5. Regardless of the trash they have nothing right now. They have 2 half-finished coasters. This game has been one of even distribution for the Panthers. 7 guys have scored for High Point, but just 3 for Winthrop. And the Panthers 3 for 6 from 3 this game. Wisconsin just said there was the first ever Buc-ee's. Ooh, I've never had Buc-ee's. I've never had Buc-ee's before. Do immediately with Tree and 5. So usually what I will do that. I will do Tree and 5. I will do that. Usually he sends out the he sends it out. He hasn't planned it yet. Has not planned it yet. So, I did it last year. I loved it. So, we're going to do it again. Hopefully. We should be able to. The thing with that is that that's usually what, the Tuesday before the Super Bowl? So, he hasn't sent it out yet. Hasn't sent out the invites yet, but might be doing it. What, surprised if the Eagles won? No, not at all. No one would surprise me at this point if they won it all, besides the Commanders. Commanders are the only team that I think would surprise me if they won it all at this point. Other than that, like, any matchup, Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, I think any one of those teams can win it all. Been a phenomenal game so far for High Point. One of their best defensive performances we've seen all season. Really taken to a Winthrop team that, again, is really good offensively. Really good offensively. It's a Winthrop team that, like I said, 85.8 points per game this season. That's 8th in the nation. Only teams ahead of them: Illinois, Cornell, South Dakota, Iowa, Gonzaga, Kentucky, and Alabama. That's it. High Point's so slouched themselves, averaging over 80 points per game this year. They're just outside the top 50. But Winthrop, number 8 in the nation in scoring. Well, the thing with that, it's not really, it's, no rookie's ever done it before. There could always be the first, but no rookie's ever done it before. And this is a Winthrop team that has scored over 80 in each of their last 4 games. They had 102 against Charleston Southern the other night. Where they went to triple overtime, a team that's scored over 100 in 4 games this season. And they got 99 in another one. They've been above 95 points or more in 8 games this year, and only 16 points so far for the Eagles. 13 minutes into this one. So back over, Pettiford checks back in, so he's okay. Jiffa. Directing traffic, gives it back to Pettiford. Now back to Jiffa. Screen set by Boda. Jiffa. He's double. Kicks out to Pettiford. In the corner. Williams thinks about taking the 3. Not going to take it. Directing traffic now. 12 on the clock. Trying to post up on Jones. Williams. Loses the handle. And a chance here on a fast break here for Winthrop. But they got to slow it down. Tries a 3. That shot is no good. Good block there. And Jiffa going to take it up. Boda gets the board. Williams. Thought about the 3. Now going to drive inside. And gets the foul on the floor. It's going to be a 1-and-1 coming up. You know, Google the Glendale Mattel Adventure Park says opened rather than open. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Eagles winning would be surprised even though... Wait, what? Wait. No, I think you misheard. Nothing would shock me. No, the Eagles winning would not shock me. The Commanders winning the Super Bowl would shock me. The Commanders winning the Super Bowl is the only thing that would shock me at this point. Eagles winning would not shock me at all. First free throw, Williams. That one's good on the 1-and-1. Up to a 17-point game. Largest lead for High Point today. Yep, both of them missed. One thing on it's gone. Yep. Second free throw. Williams gets that one. Williams this season, he's been money from the line. 82%. That's going to go up after this. 18-point game. Thanks to free throws for the leading scorer on the team this year, averaging 14.5 points per game. Harrison. Doucette. Working on Pettiford. Doucette trying to drive inside. Doucette picks up his dribble. Off the foot kick ball. It's going to stay with Winthrop. Saying Shininger a 4-year deal in Dallas is making through a second year. I don't know. He'll make it through the first year. I don't know about the second year. It's going to be fun to watch. I'm going to get so much content out of it. I have a feeling. Schottenheimer's one of those guys everyone knows is going to be a bad hire. If he's wrong, we're all wrong. We're all going down with the ship. If we're wrong on this and Jerry's right, we're all going down with the ship. I highly doubt that, though. Doucette driving on Williams. Doucette, reverse layup, wild layup, no good. And they're going to get a foul on the floor. It's foul on the floor, foul on a shot. Either way, Winthrop shooting free throws. It's on Hamilton. That's his second. And it was after the offensive board. It was a foul on the floor, so it's going to be a 1-and-1. So Hamilton, that's his second foul. Got in foul trouble very early on against Upstate. He's going to be in foul trouble again here. No foul on the shot, but foul on the... On the rebound, and Anderson checking back in. Yeah, New Orleans, yeah, they're in trouble. New Orleans is in trouble. So we got a timeout here. They're looking at something. They're reviewing something. I'm not sure what they're reviewing. It seemed there was no contact from what I could tell to the face. It didn't look like there was a flagrant at all. I don't know what exactly they're reviewing. Let's double check this. What are they? Yeah, no contact to the face. I don't know what they're reviewing. I don't even know what Hamilton did. I think they might have gotten the wrong person on that one. 1-and-1 free throw. That one is no good. Boda gets the board. Keeps it in bounds. Boda gets the board. Pettiford taking it up. Pettiford checks it down to Williams, but a wild pass there. Didn't really set his feet, and Wilson gets the easy steal going in transition. Open 3 from the corner. Doucette. Money. Easy transition opportunity there for the Eagles. Wild possession there for High Point. I take advantage of it. Williams now. It's down to 15. Jiffa. Commies and Eagles compete for the MC East and number 1 in Week 18. I think so, too. Williams kicks out to the corner. 3-pointer. Open. Got it. High Point. 4 for 7 from 3 this game. Anderson up to 7 points. And that one's stolen away, but they're going to say foul. Going to say a foul on Pettiford, so double bonus now. Foul on Pettiford, trying to jump that pass. Isaiah Wilson going to line. How's it going, Turtle? Welcome in. Who am I room for tomorrow? I want Bills and I want Commanders. Yeah, the Jags did nothing wrong. The Jags did nothing wrong in all of this. Did nothing wrong. If healthy, it's either Packers, Vikings division. I mean, it could be the Lions, too. Glendale or Kansas City? I think Kansas City gets finished first. Free throw is good. I don't know why High Point tried to rebound that ball. It's double bonus. Lions done for? No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, Jets will be bad next year. Unless they get a quarterback, Jets are going to be pretty bad next year. Pettiford checking out. 5:06. Benham checking back in. Hasn't done a lot today. Second free throw here for Wilson. Nails both. Wilson this season, 67% from the free throw line. That's going to go up after this. So 16 for 23 from the charity stripe this year. 5 minutes to go. 3-pointer from the corner. That one is no good. Anderson gets the board, kicks it back out. Benham for 3 again. That one also no good. Rebound there by Winthrop. So back-to-back missed threes for the Panthers. They're both open. And now Jones has it. They get a blocking foul. And Winthrop going to get back into this game by their free throw shooting and by forcing fouls. Williams can call for that one, I should say. Low worry about the 9-6. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But I do like the staff moves that Shanahan's made. Shanahan's demonstration 3.5. 3.5. Am I streaming Senior Bowl next Saturday? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm going to be streaming it. Saints situation, I hope they don't hire Anthony Weaver. Great leader for the Dolphins defense. Yeah, I think that's going to be the guy, though. First free throw, no good. Doucette. But again, the Saints could surprise us. Doucette, 65% from the line this season. Misses the first. Yeah, the seeding next year, I have no clue on the seeding. He was probably the 1 seed. He was probably picked for the 1 seed. Second free throw here. This one is no good. 0 for 2 that trip. And Boda gets the board. Possible player not play first year, then will come back player of the year? Absolutely. If they have absolutely. Come back from a torn ACL or come back from a Hodgkin's lymphoma like Mechie did. It could. You could do it. Driving. Floater. Got it. It's right there by Jiffa. Up to 18 again. Yeah, Grand, Texas. Pros were built in Splendora, Texas, but never broke ground. Wow. And that's an offensive foul there. Will I do the Pro Bowl games? I am not sure on that. I have no clue. Saints every time Joe Brady. Be a good move for them. Be a good move. So offensive foul there. Jiffa draws the charge. It's now 9 on Winthrop. The company that proposed to ban entirely decided to go to the American Heartland in Oklahoma. Wow. So interesting location for a park. Jackson the South next year? That's bold, but I don't hate it. In the corner, Tham going to try an off-balance 3. That one's good. It's a 21-point lead for the Panthers. Tham just 2 points last game off the bench. Gets a big 3 there. Largest lead so far. Driving inside is Harrison. To the baseline. Kicks it to the corner. Going to reset now. 15 on the clock. Back up top, it's Johnson. Working on Hildebrandt. Bad pass. It's going to go out of bounds. Nope, going to stay with Winthrop. 4 on the clock. Got to throw up a 3 here in the corner for 3. Johnson. No good off the rim. Rebound by Jiffa. No offensive board save for Winthrop. Very few, I should say. I think they've only had like 1 or 2. The rebounding has been magnificent for High Point. Maybe their best half of the season. Offensively, defensively, everything's going right now for the Panthers. Against a solid Winthrop team. Jiffa. Resets. Back to Jiffa. 8 on the clock. Yeah, they can. I mean, look at Sam Darnold. Lab, no good. And the rebound by Hildebrandt, no good. 3 minutes left in the first half. You come back from just sucking. It's not in the spirit of the award, but it's possible. Baker. Inside layup, good. Got Anderson off balance, and then once he did, was able to drive inside with ease. It's Jiffa. So the initial, it's funny, the initial pronunciation guide, when I was in the first game, initial pronunciation guide said you say it how you pronounce the word GIF, so I said Giffa. But it turns out, jump ball, possession arrow, it doesn't say on the scorebook, so I can't tell. But then they changed it to say like JIF, so I'm like, okay, it's easy enough. Timeout on the floor. 42-23. Winthrop just 30% from the field. High Point 5 for 10 from 3 this game. After 11 threes in the first half last week against last time out against Upstate, setting a program record for most threes in a first half. It could be 9-8. It depends on what McCarthy does. Obviously, the wild card on all this is McCarthy. Joe Burrow wins Player of the Year. I don't hate it. Burrow, Darnold, Hamlin, one of those three. I'm fine with either one. It's not like last year with Flacco where he came back from voluntary retirement off the couch and played 5 games. It's not like that. I'm fine with whoever wins it this year. Though Hamlin's played his butt off this year. Hamlin's been one of the best defensive backs in football this year. Hamlin's been incredible. We never guessed in 2022 Joe Brady and Liam Cohen could end up having their head coaching jobs at 25. Yes. Well, the thing with Cohen's first stint, remember with the Rams, he wasn't the play caller. So I don't put too much of that on him. He was not the play caller. You know, Pro Bowl, I'm not sure I'm doing the Pro Bowl. Not sure. Broadcasters and producers got their player sheets? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So usually broadcasters, now I don't use these. Because I never found these that helpful. I did my own research. But usually broadcasters have these thing called game notes. And game notes, it tells you like the top storylines to watch out for. So basically, like if you're a broadcaster, you do a lot of games. Instead of doing your own research, you just read the game notes and you study those. And then it gives you the stats, gives you the rosters, gives you just game logs, game by game logs for the players. And it tells you, I can show you the link for like high points game notes. Some of them are more in depth than others, but any good media department will have game notes. I don't use them. I never use them even when I was doing broadcast because I made my own like extensive notes that were way more in depth than what the game notes provided. Am I doing AFC Championship? Of course I'm doing that one. Why would I not be doing that? Those games actually mean something. Why would I not be doing the AFC Championship? We're doing both games tomorrow. That's not an issue. We're doing both games tomorrow. War for injured player. The prior year Gio switched to now 1 and 22. I agree with you on that. It should not be an award for just coming back from sucking. Yeah, Jerry Jones welcome down decisions. Yeah. Not great. Jump ball again. Stayed with High Point. We'll do a halftime right when the time comes. I'm assuming no one's doing this game. But we'll find another college basketball game that someone's got to be doing. Up top, Hildebrandt. Spinning. Layup. Too strong on that one. Rebound the play by Winthrop. Feed out. It's Nick Johnson. Johnson trying to get around the screen with Jiffa. Layup contact. No good. Second chance. I think that's the first second chance points for Winthrop today. 42-25. Jiffa taking it down the floor. Gives it Anderson up top. 2:11 left in the first. Panthers lead by 17. Jiffa. Screen by Hildebrandt. Jiffa trips on the play. Picks it up, though. No foul. Anderson. Time out for Benham. Working around the corner. A 3 for Theum. That one's good. Theum. 2 threes for him this half. Back up to 20. Favorite movie of all time? Ooh. Animated Lion King or Whiplash? Whiplash, Animated Lion King. 3 for Winthrop. Line drive 3. No good. Second chances. Rebound by Benham. Anderson going to take it up in transition. Anderson. Down low. Hildebrandt. Standing dunk. Got it to go. It's where throughout all this, Winthrop has not called a single timeout. A 22-point lead. No timeouts taken at any point for Winthrop during this entire stretch. Baker gives it off to Harrison. Now back to Baker. Baker trying to drive on Hildebrandt. Wild layup. That one way off balance away from the hoop. He was floating. No good. Anderson gets the board. Favorite stream I've ever done? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know my favorite raid I've ever done. We've done a few good ones. We've done some like lifelong fans from that, which is great. Jiffa. Jiffa loses the handle. It's going to stay with High Point. 8 on the clock. 50 seconds on the game clock. The one where I didn't realize there was a bot was pretty good. So, Batman Begins? Oh, that's the worst of the 3. That's like by far the worst of the 3. At least you can pick a Batman movie. Do Dark Knight. Most overrated owner of all time, Jerry. On the business side, he's good, but on the player side, it's not. First fair for Cohen, whoever they hire as the new GM is fix the offense around Trevor and Thomas. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. They'll figure something out. The way they're going to use ETN and Bigsby, I'm not too worried. It's going to be like Irving and, how they use Irving and Rashad White. It's a very similar offense. That's why I always wanted Cohen, because it's like with Cohen, Ben Johnson's offense is great, but Liam Cohen's offense is a better fit for the style Trevor plays. Dark Knight Rises the world. I could see that. It's a bit long. Dark Knight's the best. Dark Knight is by far the best. Dark Knight is one of the best movies I've ever watched in my life. Dark Knight's the best. I go Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins. They're all good, but there's a huge gap. I was going to say, last one was touched on the play by High Points. They're going to go back to Winthrop. They have a transfer 2 for 1. Not going to take it. Harrison. You're not going to try for the 2 for 1. Johnson kicks it out. 3-pointer, deep 3. That one circles out. No good. Jiffa, they can hold. Hold for the final shot here if you're High Point. And timeout on the floor by the Panthers. Level 3 Begins my favorite. I've never heard anyone say Begins is their favorite. I've heard people argue that Dark Knight Rises is the worst. I've heard people argue that Batman Begins is the worst. But I've never heard anyone say anything besides Dark Knight is their favorite. Like, that movie was just magnificent. Edge of your seat. The acting, Heath Ledger, rest in peace. Incredible performance. One of the best performances I've ever seen in a movie. Okay, is anyone doing this game? I highly doubt anyone's doing this game. Yeah, of course. No one's doing this game. Not surprised. Let's see. Someone should be doing this one. Yeah, Good Origin Story, yeah. Let's see if anyone's doing this game. Nope, doesn't look like it. What other games are on? Kentucky Vanderbilt. We can try that. Well, let's do a college we'll have next year. If they don't, Kelly could be on the hot seat. Depends on Nussmeier. Nussmeier's inconsistent. Nussmeier is very inconsistent. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Is anyone doing this? Am I doing any of the games? Jiffa, 5, 4, 3. Loses the handle. Wasted possession there. And then stolen away by Jiffa at the last second. 47-25 your score. A dominant first half. Maybe the best half High Points played all season. Bell was a great Bruce Wayne. He was. Say you wait till after Civil hire their head coach? Depends. Depends on, they're going for Brady. Why not? They're going for Joe Brady. Why not? Okay, what games are on? Put a poll up. I'm going to look at what games are on in terms of who would be streaming something. Let's see. Is there anything on over-the-air networks right now? Over-the-air. Fox. Michigan State. They could use Michigan State. Hang on. We're going to do a raid. I have to figure out... Because obviously no one's doing this game. I checked. Oh my goodness. Is anyone going live? If we got 21 Winthrop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And Winthrop's always had some good teams. Is anyone going live? Okay. Hang on. Any Rutgers fan? No. No one. I checked. No one. No one's doing it. There's only one person. There's no one live. There's literally no one live right now. I'm the only person across all of college basketball that is live right now. Let's check. Which is the first is the best? OG Superman? That's a lot of series where the first is the best. I'm the only person that's live right now. But we gotta take a raid. Oh my goodness. Guess they've actually finished that. They did. Maybe UNC, Boston College? Okay, here's someone. Okay, we got someone. Okay, thank God. Thank God. I'm doing well, Keller. Appreciate you, man. Tar Heel Huddle. That's the guy we're going to raid. Please don't be subs only. It's not. Okay. Here we go. All right. See you guys in 10. 47-25 your score. Let's do this. All right, guys. With that in mind, sorry about the mic. I thought the mic was off, but again, that's the one rule of business. You always assume a hot mic. Always assume a hot mic. Fortunately, there was nothing that happened during that. I think I don't know what exactly you heard during that. I was not in my office during that entire time. I was just doing some other stuff, taking care of some other videos, and in my living room. But yeah, no, I know the mic was on the whole time. And one rule of show business: always assume the mic is hot. Always assume the mic is hot. But I don't think was anything. Did you hear anything during that? I'm not sure, like, if they're... Because I wasn't on my office the whole time. I was not in my office at all during that. So, hopefully you guys didn't hear anything. Except for, like, just random white noise. But appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, yeah, I do not have cats. I'm allergic to cats. Let me try and get this money line in. Hang on. Come on. Arbitrage, arbitrage, arbitrage me. There we go. There we go. That is a guaranteed $5 to $10 on the Drexel game. Fantastic. All right. Am I stretch at 1 point? Set my shoulder. Yes. I mean, you make the call? What do you have when you make the call? The you make the call is, it's still at it just started. The you make the call just started today. So we got 3 games to decide you make the call. You didn't hear? Okay, that's good. You stretch at 1 point? Yep. I stretch a lot. I have to stretch a lot. My back is, I told you, my back is great. I hear the report on Dan Snyder. Yes. Oh, man. So funny. So funny. Oh, my God. It's so funny. Yeah, Tom, remember time? Yes. Oh, yeah. That was a classic. Promise myself as a man of faith, baby. I have a cat. I don't have a cat. I'm allergic to cats. I'm allergic to cats. So, I do not have a cat. Heard him meow? Yeah, no, my shoulder. Yeah, my goat's body's washed. Yes. You know, that wasn't a meow. That was probably a stretch. That was probably a stretch. I told you, my back. You've seen it before on stream. You've seen it before on stream. Fans still laugh at the Cowboys for the Schottenheimer hire, and they will continue to laugh for the foreseeable future, because that was absolutely asinine, that hire. All right. Second half underway. Let's do this. Dominant half by High Point to start. Can they close it off for the final 20 minutes? Johnson. Winthrop got it to start. It's Harrison now. Harrison trying to drive inside on Jiffa. Foul on Jiffa. Go to line, shoot 2. Just random noise and music. Yeah, I think that's just Instagram. Instagram sometimes does some crazy, crazy stuff. You just scroll through Instagram and your only volume's on, and there you go. So just for computer home desktops, store, pre-built, built your own brands. I mean, I have a Mac Studio. It's working great for me. Mac Studio works great for me. So I have no idea how to build my own computer. So first free throw is good for Harrison. And Harrison this season at 71% free throw shooter. He ignore the rate? Oh, that's a bummer. He was the only one alive. I'm literally the only one alive alongside him. It's okay. 25 and a half to stretch every time I get the catch. Yep. Get used to it. Doesn't get any better. Second free throw, no good. Rebound on the play by Johnston. Bodo gives it up top to Jiffa. Jiffa. Williams, Hamilton. It goes off his hands. So sloppy start for High Point. First drive. Turnover. Yeah, failed. That's a bummer. Again, he was the only one live. He was literally the only one live. You're trying to pull out of the deal by not giving the bank records. I love that. That's not allowed. Like, they signed a contract. You have to give over the... Like, you signed the deal. You have to give over the records. .21 game. They're going to get a foul on the floor. That's now 2. That's Jiffa. Again. And Jiffa's like, review that. And Jiffa getting called for the 2 early fouls here. That could be troublesome. Jiffa already with 3. He's got 6 points this game. Might have to take a seat. Possibly he didn't understand ratings good and misunderstood. Maybe. We've had that happen before. But Jiffa is going to come out. Pettiford checks in for the foul. Layup. No good. Rebound there by Bodo. Doing a great job on the board. Say Williams. Gives it off to Pettiford. Pettiford. Williams. Open for 3. Not going to take it. Going to try to drive it inside. Floats up by the baseline. That one's good. Bypasses 3 for 2. Up to a 23-point game. Johnson in the corner. Feeds it down low. Poked away by Bobo. That's 3 fouls on the Panthers already. Redmond's calling UNC. Yeah, it's on CW. It's on the CW, so I'm not surprised by that. 3 fouls already. Some people live for 24 hours. Oh, yeah. They could be live for that, yeah. I'm sure people are going live for the NBA game that starts in a little bit. Talford out to do set. Now resetting up top. 3 fouls already on High Point. Something to watch out for here. Feeds it down low. Bodo playing stand-up defense. Loses the handle. Great D by Bodo. Pettiford. Hamilton in transition. Layup. Hamilton no good. Second chance Bodo. Blocked, but going to line and shoot 2. Rolex still might now. I did not know that. I did not know that. So first foul of the half on Winthrop. Bodo Bodo will go to the line to shoot 2. Bodo Bodo this season, 55% from the charity stripe. Didn't attempt any free throws last time out against Upstate. Browns, Jets, Giants, Panthers, Raiders. I would agree with that. The Jaguars were up there 48 hours ago. First free throw is good. 24-point lead for the Panthers. Largest lead of the day. Second free throw. What's larger than 24? 25. Panthers up by 25. Harris already a top 5 owner? Too early to tell. Too early to tell. But he's doing a very good job. Doing a very good job. He could be. Pettiford tips it, but go back to Winthrop. And the layup, no good. Tight defense there by Bodo Bodo. Pettiford gets the board. Pettiford. Williams wide open for 3 at the top. That one off the rim, no good. Bodo Bodo gets the offensive board. That was going to menace on the glass today. Williams try again from 3. That one's good. Williams, if at first you don't succeed, try again. It's a 28-point lead. Domination right now for High Point. Crosses over Jones. Up top, it's Talford. Talford spin around, trying to drive on Bodo Bodo. Talford has to fade away. That one's good while falling down. It's a 26-point game now. Yeah, if UNC loses that game, I mean, holy cow. They have fallen off on hard times. Pettiford. Screen set by Bodo Bodo. Pettiford. Now it's Williams up top. Gives it in the corner. Hamilton. Hamilton crosses up, driving inside on Doucette. Hamilton feeds it out. Williams again for 3. They're going to call a foul beforehand. My clock was not running. Is Laurie top? Absolutely. Laurie's top 5. He's probably number 1. Laurie's at least in the top 3. They get the foul and Doucette beforehand. It's actually probably better for Winthrop that it was a foul and not 3, because again, he was wide open for 3. Cowboys fancy follow the example Commanders and take a whole bunch of dirty owner, force them to sell. Probably said Shah Khan has no dirt. Well, that was probably going to be the next step for the Jaguars fans. Probably going to be the next step for them. Pettiford, if Bulky wasn't fired. Up top, Hamilton fouled. Get that one on Doucette. So back-to-back fouls on Doucette. That's 3 now on Winthrop with 17:06. It's a hard landing there, but he's okay. You know, Laura's top 3. Yeah, absolutely. 2 Warner Bros. World theme parks in Abu Dhabi and somewhere in Australia. Oh, wow. They have the property to do that. I mean, Warner Bros. Like, you could do a lot of stuff with the Warner Bros. The theme park. I could see that being pretty successful. Pettiford fakes the pass now out wide. Open. Hamilton for 3. That one's good. High Point has been money from 3 today. High Point 8 for 14 from behind the arc. It's a 29-point lead. Wilson up top. He gets by Hamilton. Drives inside Bodo Bodo. Foul drawn. That's 4 on High Point. Go to line shoot 2 is Wilson. Tepper or Woody, who's worse? I would say Woody's worse. Tepper kind of did nothing this year. You know, Tepper was actually not terrible this year. Kind of just stood in the corner and was let people do their thing. He finally realized to shut up, maybe. Who makes decisions who to hire the GM, head coach, etc.? They have a board. They have a board. They have, like, an actual, like, management team. First free throw, good. Yeah, because they used to be, like, Warner Bros. Superheroes. DC Universe used to be in Six Flags. But, like, Packers, like, I get, like, you can vote on, like, certain, like, positions in the organization. Not head coach or GM or anything like that, but you can vote on some other, like, outreach positions. 2 free throws, good. Because I have ownership of the Packers. Pettiford. Pettiford. Crosses over, tries to drive inside, now gives it off to Johnston. Johnston swinging it around to Hamilton. Hamilton. Driving by the elbow. Foul. Blocking foul. That's 4 on Winthrop. So each team already with 4 fouls. This could be a very long second half at this rate. Tevers this way, hands off. He had his credit. I think he's learning. Yes, I do think so. I think he's learning. Woody Johnson goes up Manning ratings. Yes, Woody Johnson is awful. Woody Johnson's a horrible owner. And his son's no better. They have a president that represents them. They have a president. Hamilton. Posting up. Shot from inside the paint. That one's good. It's up to 29 again. 59-30. The clock is stopped for the moment. They're going to say a technical on Hamilton? No, I don't know what the, well, I made a sub, but Hamilton checking out. Fakes a three up top. Winthrop driving inside, loses the handle, kicks it back out for three. Winthrop gets it to go. A much needed basket there for Winthrop. Need a lot of work to stop the bleeding here. 59-33. Pettifer going to take it up. It's looking all right after Jiffa had to go out early in the second half with 2 fouls. It's up to 3 total. Nice feed by Jiffa! Or by Pettifer, I should say. Bodo down low. Can't get it go, but stolen away. Back to Bodo. And he'll get fouled shooting 2 when we get back. 5 fouls on Winthrop already. Yep, it was a Jags game. Yes, it was a Jaguars game. It was, amazingly enough, a Jaguars game. All right. Appreciate you guys tuning in. High Point, dominant right now. I think that's the understatement of the century. High Point, this is the best they've looked all season. And they've looked awfully good this year. But this is something else. Offensively, defensively, the 3 balls flying. The offensive boards are flying. It's just been magnificent to watch. It's been magnificent for the Panthers. Right, Jets haven't had plus since 2010. Nope. Haslam was one. Yeah, Haslam's awful. Haslam is crap. He's one of the top 5 worst owners, without a doubt. Without a doubt, he's really bad. Let's make it a live arbitrage in here. We got a stoppage. Maybe we can do this. Hang on, guys. Timeout. Hang on. Come on. Oh, this would be a big one. Come on. Nope, it went down. Can't get it go. Wood Johnson worse than Haslam. They're 1A and 1B right now. They're 1A and 1B. They're both crap. They're both complete crap. Everyone, minority share in the Steelers, the model stability. For better or worse, standard is the standard, baby. The standard is the standard. Oh, no, that's not live. This line. Dartmouth. Nope, can't do that. Okay, this one might be good. 2 free throws coming up. Hurry. 3, 2, 1, click. Come on. All right, first free throw here. That one good. To 60 now. Second free throw, no good. High Point, been a bit of consistent line today. Can't get the board. It's going to go back to Winthrop. Driving inside, trying to post up on Hildebrandt. That shot, no good. Great defense there by Hildebrandt. Rebound there by High Point. Pettifer going to take it up. Pettifer crosses over beautifully. Finger roll, got it. And the foul. Pettifer put him ankle breaker. Can make it a 30-point game here. Usually these High Point Winthrop games are super close. High Point on a tear right now. Everything is working for the Panthers on Star Wars night. The Force is with them. Free throw here. That one no good. The only thing not with them right now is the free throw shooting, which, oddly enough, has usually been their best thing of the season. Found the floor. And Talfer going to line shoot 2. Yeah, Mark Davis, about 500. Yeah, I would say bottom 5. Johnson, Tepper. There was a turnover beforehand. Hang on, no foul on the floor, even though he fell down. Haslam, Johnson, Tepper. I mean, they're in there. Hildebrandt, back wide. Johnston in the corner. Hildebrandt. Directing traffic, it's now Pettiford. Out wide to Williams. Off the dribble for 3, no good. Hildebrandt gets the board. Another offensive rebound for the Panthers. Anderson now has it. Yeah, Dan Star Millville, common success. There's slight justice sometimes. It is great. NHL owners, I have no clue on that one. Pass less touched by High Point. So we can't do anything on the second chance. It's going to be Winthrop ball. I know that Marullo was the worst. I can tell you that much. When he was the Oats owner, he was pretty bad. Marullo was crap. Dunnon's been great with the Canes. I think Dundon might be the best owner in the NHL. He gets it. I hate Dundon because of the AAF. I hate what happened with the AAF. But with the Canes, I mean, it's night and day ever since he took over the team. In terms of just the engagement. Carolina's a hockey place now. Raleigh's a hockey town now. It wasn't like that before. 3 good. Harrison open. Like when I got my freshman year, no one went to Canes games. It was half empty. You get tickets for like $10. It's now you see PNC Arena, whatever it's called now. It is a hockey arena. It is packed every time. It's a crazy environment. Step back 3. That one way short. Rebound on the play. VM can't get it, so it's going to go back to Winthrop. Harrison going to take it up. Harrison kicks it out. Back up top to Harrison. Has to Doucette now. Doucette feeds it down low. Can't get the steal. Talford back out wide for 3. That one way short. Rebound on the play by Pettiford. Pettiford. Give it to Hildebrandt. He's going to try a 3. That one's good. Hildebrandt drills that one, and a timeout on the floor by Winthrop. I think. No, the clock is stopped. I think it's going to be a substitution. Yeah, Blackhawks are, it's bad. Anytime anyone covers up that, I mean, that's by far, that's inexcusable. That automatically makes you the worst. Taking a look at something here. Maybe a bit of jawing afterwards with Anderson. Say double tech. Maybe I'll say double techs. I think. So Anderson's on the bench right now. Not trusted the Kings make the finals, so they prove me wrong. Yeah, they're the Buffalo Bills of hockey. They're the Buffalo Bills of hockey. Hamilton checking back in. Huss is all smiles right now. How the same guy could be such a horrible NFL owner, but be a good HL owner. Yeah, sometimes it just works out that way. Kings fan, please come to our games. Well, they have no problem getting people to games now. I'll tell you, Raleigh, it's worked. It's worked. 3-pointer here, Jolly. Way off the mark, but rebound there by Winthrop. Back to Jolly. Gives it to Harrison. Harrison picks up his dribble, kicks out to the corner. Drive it inside. Spin around. Extra pass. Can't get it to go. Last touch by High Point. Going to stay with Winthrop. 11 on the shot clock. The Canes wants out. That is true. But as of late, it's like just second round exits over and over again. Crossover on Pettiford. Foul on the floor. That's 6. It's going to go against Pettiford. Is it muted? No, not muted. Might be your volume. Might be your volume. Yeah, a bunch of jerks. Yes, that was the... Yeah, with Cherry. Yep, that was the moment. Also made to be able to raid the Canes around a bunch of Cavs fans. Yeah, you don't really get that anymore. You don't really get that anymore. Very few opponents raid. It seems like it's mainly Canes fans going to the games now. They got a good environment. They got a good environment. I know some season ticket holders from my days at High Point. I go to like all the games. Johnson gives it off to the corner for 3. That one no good. Hildebrandt keeps it in. Nope, gonna say it was out. Just lost his balance in the last second. Gonna go back to Winthrop. 20 on the clock. Having picked the parents from the cup last year. It was close. It was close. They definitely made it interesting. Up 3-0. They made it interesting. Yet after this game, we will have the battle between Clemson and Vodtech at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. Over on ACC Network. Yeah, they do remind me of the Bills. Yes. Yeah, no, I feel the same way with the Canes. Inbound, bounce pass down low. It goes off Winthrop's foot. Let's go back to High Point. So bad inbound pass there in Talford. Not a good feed there by Harrison. 12-11 to go. Who saw this one coming? Up by 29 points right now. High Point's got a bye week next game. So they don't play next Wednesday. They will play next Saturday. High Point, if this result holds, 6-2 in conference play with the 2 losses coming basically at the last second. On the road to Asheville, on the road to Longwood. The 2 toughest teams of the season, you figure. Crossover, driving by the baseline. 31-point lead and the foul. Theum driving the baseline, crosses him up, gets the separation, draws the foul. 67 for the Panthers. Foul on Jolly, his first. Winthrop has not scored their last 2 minutes. And they're going to come back and this guy do without Doucette, one of their best players, as he's got 4 fouls. Well, cheaper to go down there from Lynchburg and go up to DC. Makes sense. Yeah, right after the Caps won the Cup. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Why? Where to rank the Vegas owner? Oh, top 5. Canada Cup draw continues. It does feel that way. It does feel that way. I appreciate you guys tuning in again. As always, any donation cuts here. Call them. So we're calling. We're going to be live for Clemson Vodtech after this is done. Part of believes in the Bills, bet against them. Yes, that's good life advice. That's good life advice. How do I make March Madness? Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. As an at-large, it's going to be tough. Unless they run the table and then lose in the conference tournament. No, Deron Payne is out. Deron Payne has been downgraded to out for the game between the Commanders and Eagles. I could see them, if they make it, they'll be that sexy 13 seed that people love. They'll be that sexy 13 seed. Now, could it make us at large? Potentially. If they run the table and then lose in the finals of the conference tournament. It could be at large. It's going to be tough. But my guess is that they're going to be... They have to win. They have to win the conference. If they don't win the conference, they're probably not making it. Yeah, that's a blowout. No one saw this coming. No one saw this coming at all. We go to High Point March Redskin? Probably. I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, High Point's never made it before. High Point's never made it, so it would be a once-in-a-lifetime moment. We'll see if it happens, but I don't know what I'd do if they make it. High Point's never made it before. They've never, ever made it. Amazingly enough. But they've come close many times in terms of, like, winning the conference in the regular season. But you have to remember also, with High Point, they haven't made it to the finals since 2004. Like, it's been... A lot of these players were not even born. Unless some haven't made it to the finals of the conference. They are struck with no postseason success whatsoever. They are a cursed team. They are basically the Minnesota Vikings of the Big South. They are cursed in many ways. It would be insane if they made it. Do I think they're going to make it? It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. I don't know. I hope. Yeah, if High Point makes it, but we'll see. We'll see. I want to go to Dayton, but obviously they're not going to be in Dayton. It's like a first 4 game, and they're an at-large. Free throw, misses that one. High Point's been uncharacteristic crap at the line tonight. Just 50% from the free throw line. Usually pretty good. Usually around 85, 90%. The last 2.5 weeks, but can't make their free throws right now. Wilson. Probably be like a 40-point game if they could hit their free throws. In the corner, Doucette. With 4 fouls driving inside, gets it to go. Over Hildebrandt. 6-7-38. What is it, like the Cardinals of the NBA? Yeah. Yeah, just bad ownership, bad everything. Hamilton crosses up inside. Hamilton. Layup with the contact. Can't get it. Hildebrandt the tip. Going to line to shoot 2. So Hildebrandt will go to the line. That's 9 fouls already on Winthrop. Hildebrandt this season, 83% from the line. Am I going to hide it? No. No, we don't hide in college basketball because it's almost impossible hiding that. Plus, on top of that, I mean, alma mater, we don't do that. We don't hide the alma mater. Right, Cards have actually... Right, they made this the last 50 years. Wizards, they haven't made it past the second round since, like, 79, I want to say. It's been forever. The foul is down to set. First free throw is good. Because you said it's on 4. Second free throw is good. So Hamilton was the one that was fouled, not Hildebrandt. Hamilton was the one that they said was fouled before the tip-in. Given to a 29-point deficit can be erased quickly. I don't know about that. Not with 11 minutes to go. It's going to be very, very tough for Winthrop to come back in this one. Not saying it can't happen, but it's going to be very tough. Up top, it's Johnson. Johnson kicks it back out. Trying to work on Pettiford. Picks up his dribble. 7 on the clock. Feeds it by the free-throw line. Doucette, layup. Got it to go. 69-40. And Winthrop, the 8th best offense in college basketball season. 85.8 points per game. Pettiford. Thiam. Thiam fakes the pass to Pettiford. Stolen away. It's going to stay with... Well, it was last touched by Winthrop. But for some reason, Thiam tried to keep that ball in. I was going to say first High Point March rest. Oh, it's easy. I'm rooting for High Point. Easy. High Point comes above everything. High Point comes above everything. Like, there's no debate about that one. High Point comes above everything. ASU basketball, I mean, I don't really care that much about ASU basketball. High Point's the one. Doucette. Kicks it out. Down low, working on Hildebrandt. Got it to go. Telford. Over Hildebrandt. 69-42. Pettiford takes it up. 10 minutes to go in this one. High Point up by 27. Feeds it down low. Hildebrandt gets it to go with the contact. Up to 29 again. Nice feed there to Hildebrandt. Bounce pass down low in transition. Nice feed by Wilson. Gonna get a foul on the floor. Telford going to the line for a 1-and-1. So he was hooked around. Goes right there with Winthrop in transition. High Point of the Jags. Oh, Jags. That's not even close. That's not even close. I've missed many a High Point games for the Jaguars. Many a High Point games. Like every time High Point plays on Sunday, I don't watch. It's not even remotely close. Jags are like a tier of their own. Give up High Point of the Jaguars? Like, give up? I might give up. Like, do I have to give like the 4 years of experience, like the memories and the 4 years? Like, do I have to give up that? Like, I have to. First free throw, the 1-1 is good. I mean, look, the Jags come above everything. The Jaguars come above everything. So I'd rather give up High Point, I guess. But like, tell me, like, give up all the friends I made and give up like all that, all that. You know, I'd still probably give that up for the Jags. But Second free throw, no good. But I have to think about it. All the wins came when they were in the white? Yes. Don Sterling, Dan Star, bigger legacy of failure. I'd say Snyder. Hamilton. Trying to post up here. It's a 28-point game. Gets inside, kicks it out. Hillebrand for three at the top. That one circles out. Rebound, though, by High Point. The lay-in with the contact. No good off the back of the rim. And it's going to go with Winthrop as they get the board. So it's lying around the ground for a little bit in transition. Harrison, nice feed. They're going to get a blocking foul. Go to line, shoot two. The Hillebrand can call for that one. Oh, just being a fan? Oh, High Point. Easily High Point. I would give that up. Easily High Point. It's not even close, actually. Not even remotely close. If I had to give it one, being a fan, it's not even remotely close. Think they wear white and make it? I think they do. I think they do. Fallon Hillebrand, that's his first. Now at the line here, it's Johnson. First free throw for Johnson is good. This season, 70% from the charity stripe. Last game, scored 11 points, but was struggling from the free throw line. Just 2 for 6. Hillebrand checking out. Benham checking out. Second free throw. Good. Johnson goes 2 for 2 that trip. Down to 26. Jeffa checking back in. It's Williams. Screen set by Bodo. Williams gets around it. Feeds it. Bodo down low. Bodo trying to post up. Loses the ball in the post up. And it's going to be Winthrop ball in transition. They're going to go. Back out wide open for three. Off the back of the iron. Bodo gets the board. Another rebound for Bodo. He's got 9. Above his season average of 8. Williams. 8:30 to go in this one. Williams double. Kicks out to Jiffa. Back out wide open for 3. Short, but Bodo gets a double, or 10th rebound for Bodo. Puts it up. Foul on the play. Going to line shoot 2. Bodo been very physical on the boards today. And he gets another rebound. His 10th. That's Winthrop's 10th foul. Wizard Hornets fans, who is it worse? Oh, they're both in a bad spot. I would say Hornets because they lost their team. They've never made it to the final. Never made it to the conference finals. They never won before. They lost their team. I'd say Hornets fans have it worse. They both are in a crap spot. First free throw good for Bodo. If I said so much, probably were not happy on Monday then. Probably were not happy on Monday. Bodo's second free throw coming up. Sterling, was he in Orlando, sir? I think he was. I think he was, if I'm not mistaken. Sterling was here for a while. He was there for like 25 years. Or thereabout. Second free throw, Bodo. That one way short. High Point remains about 50% the line this game, and last touch by Bodo. Trying to get the board, so they're going to be inbounded by Winthrop. I think they're actually getting a foul on that one. Hang on a second. And a foul on Williams, so that's his third. Jets or Browns? Who has it worse? Browns lost their teammate a winless season. I'm going to say the Browns. I'm going to say Browns, so it's have it worse. So 1-1 coming up here after Williams gets the foul, trying to get the board. And it'll be live after this game for Clemson, Virginia Tech. Relegation, no chance. The owners will never agree to that. The owners are like, wait a sec, you're telling me we can miss out on this money and we can, like we can pay an expansion fee? Like, we pay the expansion fee to get in and then, just kick us out of the league? No, no chance. First free throw good. I would love Pro Rail. I would love that. It's not going to happen. The Browns are screw with the contract. They are. It's Tommy Camarade at the line. 3 minutes last game, 3 points in that loss to Asheville. Second free throw for Camarade. That one's good. Camarade just 40% from the line this season. But he nails both those. 25-point game. Williams. Out wide. Johnston. Back up top to Jiffa. 8 minutes to go in this one. High Point up by 25. Kept their foot on the gas after a great first half. Jiffa, 7 on the clock, splits the double, gets the foul. He'll go line shoot 2 when we get back. Pirates or Rockies? Oh, I would say Rockies. Well, they're both in a bad spot. But Rockies, at least the Pirates with that division, you at least have hope. The Rockies, you have no hope. The Rockies, you have no hope to do anything in that division, ever. Pennsylvania the Final Four in 2020? I don't think so. I don't think they would have. I don't think they would. I think that year was San Diego State's to lose. Yeah, I went to quite the performance they have. It's been shocking. Now they're winning, but the way they're doing it is nothing short of shocking. And this is a, this is a High Point team that usually Winthrop is a tough out. Winthrop is a tough team to beat. And Winthrop is a top 10 offense. You figure this is going to be a high-scoring affair. And again, with how porous High Point has been defensively at times this year, you figure that this was a game that they could easily lose. More than one team was Final Four. I don't think Penn State would have made it that year. I don't think Penn State would have made it that year. Yeah, I like that trade for the Canes. They're going all in. They're going for it. I like it. I like it. You know, there's no reason to go to a Wizards game. It's investment of time, investment of money, and for what? I feel that. Believe me, I get that. It's an investment of your time and money, and that's valuable, and the Wizards are not putting out competitive products, so what's the point? All right. King JJ really go on? Yes, they do. French has a semifinal round appearance in the 21st Century Wizards, Hornets, Browns, Pirates, Dolphins, Reds, Cowboys, and Texans. Hopefully it stays that way with the Texans. Hopefully it stays that way. Might not mind that. Yeah, at least Pistons, they have a future, you know? Even without Ivy, they look pretty good right now. Who knew that Monty Williams getting rid of himself was, I don't know, all your problems? Who knew? It's not like anyone could have seen that coming. So Jiffa going to line shoot 2. Yeah, Tria's on a legacy failure video on them, which he easily could if he wanted to. He easily could. That tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? Tells you everything you need to know. Ooh. Hang on a second. Nope, now it changed. Trying to do some live arbitrage. First free throw good. For Jiffa. They do. I think that's the last thing that they need. Because otherwise they're a very good team. Second free throw is good. 2 for 2 with that trip. Right now, he doesn't really follow NBA. The greatest one-sided performance ever seen by any team? I mean, Patriots 59-0 is up there. Pass tipped. Stays with Doucette. Kicks out for a corner 3. That one's good for Winthrop. Up to 50 now. Harrison drills the corner 3. And Jiffa, 7.5, just going to slow it down. As long as High Point... Oh, my clock was not starting. As long as High Point doesn't turn the ball over on any on these possessions, they can play conservative. Not that you want to do that necessarily, but you're in a good spot. Johnson back up top to Jiffa. Jiffa screen set by Bodo Bodo. 5 on the clock. Jiffa feeds Bodo Bodo down low. Bodo Bodo with the dunk. This has been one of Bodo Bodo's best games of the season on the offensive side and the defensive side. This is the performance a lot of people thought we're going to get all season from the reigning freshman of the year. And Bodo Bodo stand-up defense there. Forces the errant layup. And Doucette misses the layup. Bodo, great job getting back on defense. Canes or Caps? Ooh. I would take the Canes. Staying with Winthrop. But what a job by Bodo. Just great effort today by him. He's starting to look dominant. The last 2 games, he has looked way better. They were great without him being great. Now that he is great, watch out. Bodo gets the steal again, but it's going to stay with Winthrop. 10 on the clock. From the elbow. Feeds it down low. Now Bodo playing defense. Stand up D and gets it over Bodo. The hook is good. Logan Duncombe. Only played 2 minutes last game. Winthrop going deep into the rotations now. I didn't see your last message. It didn't go through. Oh, Texas Colts. Who would I root for? Colts. I would root for the Colts. Would have said Texans before, but not anymore. Hamilton fouled on the play, going to line shoot 2. Only 26-point game, still plenty of time. Yeah, I don't think so. Actually, I'd say it was turnover before. There was a travel beforehand. So it's going back to Winthrop. Doucette. Swinging around up top now. It's Duncombe. Duncombe feeds it out for 3. That one out of bounds. Off the rim and out of bounds. Going to be a high point ball. Alshar's all on the team. Is D'Amico Ryan still there? Is D'Amico still there? D'Amico and Alshire, if they're off the team, it might be different. Colts for the Jacksonville by 30. Yeah, it's probably for the Colts. It's still for the Colts. Bears Lions NBC Week 1. Ooh, that'd be a good matchup. That'd be a fun one. I'm not going to say fact on that, but I think there will be a primetime game of some kind. Jiffa gives it off to Hamilton. Hamilton feeds in the corner. Johnson back to Hamilton. Hamilton 12 on the clock, driving inside. That will be an offensive foul. Yeah, there was a clear extension there by Hamilton. Yeah, there was a clear push by Hamilton. Well, he went through a ball 5:35. Hamilton going to check out. He knows it too. He knows it. That's his 3rd. Easy foul call there. It was. I mean, they were pretty cheap. Oh, we also breaking news. The Lions. New defensive coordinator. Kelvin Shepard. They're promoting their linebackers coach. So they're promoting from within. It's going to be Kelvin Shepard as the DC for the Lions going forward. But a tight defense there. Rebound on the play by High Point. It goes to Williams. 5 minutes to go. Jiffa fakes the 3. Now driving in the paint, and he's going to reset. So Kelvin Shepard, the new DC for the Lions, promoting the linebackers coach from within. Bodo sets a screen. Jiffa fouled up top by Johnson. He'll go to the line shoot 2. The worst one-side performance? Like games where the team looks sloppy but still won by a crap ton. I mean, I've seen my fair share of like D1 schools beat up on D3 schools, so they don't look that good in the process. Is he good? I mean, linebackers were not a problem this year for the Lions. First free throw by Jiffa, no good. Anzaloni's been good. Campbell's been good. I mean, not a bad move. Second free throw, no good. Jiffa goes 0 for 2 that trip. Again, the free throw shooting's been terrible for High Point today. Uncharacteristic. They're 55% from the line. Jiffa 0 for 2, 88% this season. What about commits the foul, Talford, and 1. So Talford going to try and go to the line with the 3-point play. Cut it down to a 21-point game. Any Cubs fans alive from 1908? I'm not sure. If they were, they probably have no memories of 1908. There probably were people that were alive, but probably no memories. And 1 is good. It's down to 21. And I got a foul. They might just be trying to get some quick possessions here for a team that has been struggling from the free throw line. The Lions shoot 2. First one, that one's good. For Jiffa. Texas Lions, who would win? Lions. We saw the Lions win earlier. With 5 picks, they still won. Michigan State beat Rutgers, A174. Yeah, they're one of the favorites. I like the way they play. They're one of the favorites. Same free throw, circles in. Who I root for? The team you lost in the playoffs, to root against both sides. I don't really have anything against teams that beat the Jags in the playoffs. I don't really have anything against it. Depending on how they win. The rival. You root against the rival. That's first. Root against the rival first. Let's do set. Feeds it down low. Doubled. And they get a... Blow it dead. They're going to say... I can't tell what they're going to say. Travel off. I can't tell what they're doing with this one. They're getting 19 Ravens with 24 Lions. 19 Ravens. Because that was never competitive. 19 Ravens never showed up. Yeah, there could be an elbow on Talford. There could be a flying elbow on Talford. No, they're going to call it on Jiffa. They're going to call it on Jiffa. Don't want to shoot 2. Winthrop is a very good team at getting to the line. They average about 30 free throw attempts per game. Jiffa's got a lot of interesting whistles today. Second free throw. That one rattles in. Down to 21. 4:26 left in this one. Jiffa. Taking it up. Williams. So now Williams holding the ball. 4 minutes to go in this game. It's been all high points. It's been a formality from the first 5 minutes. Williams gets around the double. Williams feeds in the corner. Open for 3. Gonna try it. Benham misses that one. Rebound, though, by Bodo Bodo. Another one for him. Posting up. Bodo Bodo down low. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 when we get back. 21-point game. Oh, hectic game? Oh, Jaguars Chargers is up there. Jaguars Chargers. But hectic. Probably Chiefs Rams. Chiefs Rams, the Monday night game. Probably go for that one. If you like what you see, folks, like and subscribe. You have those 2 dynasties in the most recent playoff winners. They did. They did. We lose this, if we lose to a team, they're a good team in the playoffs. We lose to a team, they're a pretty good team. All right. As a reminder, again, any donation cuts are a big home. Let's say which game we're calling. Which game are we calling for the for Monday night? Which game are we calling? It's been a dominant performance by the Panthers. Mercy rule. There is no mercy rule in basketball. There is no mercy rule. Play it out. Play it all the way out. Actually, hang on. Wait a sec. Punishment for finishing less should be a stream Hornets Wizards, maybe. They haven't decided on the punishment yet. They have not decided on the punishment yet, so we'll see. We'll see what it's gonna be. Worst team the Jags lost in the playoffs. You know, we really haven't lost to too many. Like, Patriots made the Super Bowl. Broncos made the Super Bowl. Jets made the AFC Championship. Maybe the 05 Pats. Probably the 05 Pats were the worst team we lost to in the playoffs. Like, the Jags don't lose to crap teams in the playoffs. They really don't. The Jags lose a playoff game, it's like, oh, they actually... Oh, come on. Please be good. Oh, no, it's suspended. Ugliest platform the Jags. Oh, easily the Bills game. Easily. That game was just brutal. That was one of those. It was funny. That game, I was terrified we were on offense. As soon as we scored the touchdown with Koyak, I was like, okay, we're going to win this game as long as the offense doesn't turn it over. I was terrified of the offense turning it over. I was like, okay, they can just go 3 and out. We're okay. Just do not turn the ball over. And we're okay. Most confused one? Yeah, Packers, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, best team to beat is today, 6 Broncos, definitely. You know, especially have a mercy rule? I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that. Clap it up for the guys in the truck, baby. Clap it up for the guys in the truck. Let's go. Jags never lose to playoff team, they shouldn't lose to. Exactly. You know, that's like one of the beauties of being a Jags fan is that, like, we make it, you have a pretty good idea of how it's going to go. How's it going, Ninja Car fan? Appreciate you tuning in. High Point up by a crap ton right now. You came in at just the right time. High Point up by 21. And was a 30-point game at one point. Star Wars night. Forces with the Panthers today. How's it going, Ninja Car fan? Appreciate you tuning in as always. Rather win a game, but it's by 1 or win the game, but you're going to lose next game by 15-1. Wait, what? Would I rather win a game and then I could win the next game? Or would I rather win a game and then lose the next game? I don't care how much you win by. A win's a win. Who cares what you win by? Who cares? You win the game, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter how much you win by. Couldn't care. Most boring affair of all time where literally nothing happened at all. First year of the Boda was good. The Pyramid didn't start the game. He came in because Taylor got hurt. Taylor got hurt and he came in. Most boring affair where nothing happened. Patriots Colts 1992, I think it was. It was a 3-0 game. That game, I did a video on that game. That game was crap. At least Vikings always had turnovers. Colts Pats didn't really have turnovers. NJ Card fan getting a membership. Who's got this one? Samuel getting one. Samuel getting this one as a member. You want the cats? All right, I'll get you on the cats. Appreciate you, man. Get a lot of cool perks. Save the intro members. All Q&A. Some videos more in the chat. Appreciate you, man. As always, we'll be live after this for the Clemson Tech game. Lay up there, finger roll. That one's good by Jiffa. I think it's all merits until overachieving point diverse comes to bite you in the playoffs. True, but like in terms of, but what NJ Card fan, but or not what NKC said was, would you rather win a game by 50 and then lose the next game, or would you rather win a game by 1 and there's no contingency on the next game? It's like very obvious which would I rather do. Third chance and 1. Gets with the contact. I seriously doubt there's anyone 117 years old alive. There might be, but I'm not sure how they're doing. Oldest person alive right now. Probably, I'm guessing it's like 121 is the oldest person alive. I'm gonna guess. Oldest person alive right now, 116. Born in Osaka, Japan, 1908. Wow. Free throw here. Johnson. Misses. Anderson gets the board. How many beat Wemby and so on turf wasn't close? It was not. That was not what the NBA was expecting. I'll tell you that much. I was not expecting that. So 3 minutes left. Yeah, that game was an eyesore. It was fun for me because I was in the stadium, but man, that game was rough. Then they made up for it the following week, 45-42. Fun game against the Steelers. Anderson kicks it out to the corner. Now on top of Jiffa. 2. 1 step back. 2. That one's good. 2.5 left in this one. They're going to review this for shot clock, but there shouldn't be an issue here. He got this one off. He got this off with at least half a second. Yeah, no, that's off. That's good. Point of view can be seen by LRs? Yes. Exponential games of 500? I like that. I like that. No, that shot by Jiff is good. Should be at least. Yeah, that's good. What's the so live was Cardinals Eagles A6 10-10 tie. Oof. We scored at Cardinals Giants 83. Not even the worst of the Cardinals had in the 80s. Just saying something. Not even the worst of the had in the 80s. 2 minutes ago in this one. First ever game I watched, Jets Chargers 04. Jets Chargers 04, the very first game I watched. Foul there on high point. Give me 2 free throws coming up. How the game was, Cunningham got sacked 9 or 10 times, so they still only started up a tie. Bench clearing sub here. The Stauffer misses the first. Backups are in at this point. Ibuka Nwola checking in for the first time as well for High Point. As is Sargunas checking in for the first time. So all the backups in. 84-62. High Point going to go to 5-2 in conference play. 18-5 overall, one of the best starts in school history. Their next game is in a week. Sargunas, the Lithuanian. Kicks it out. Theum picks it back up. Step back 3 for Sargunas! That one no good. Rebound on the play by Winthrop. Wilson feeds it down low. This is all the backups now for High Point. Layup no good. Board on the play by Ibuka Nwola. Sargunas, a guy that has barely played this season. It's only his 9th game of the year. 1:18 left. Yeah, 10-7 Eagles. Oof. Buddy ball. Gotta love buddy ball. Theum loses the handle. Picked up on the play by Winthrop. 1 minute to go. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound on the play by Benham. Adjustment percent. Wow. Titans Jags. So Sumar was wearing a Titan jersey. I'd be paying attention to the game. I would hope the Serrano loses. Remember Dolphins like Super Bowl 8? Wow. Bad game. Bad game. Want to go 5 make starts for Ennis? Probably. We'd see. We'd see on that. Yeah, so the March Madness streams are tentative on, obviously, potentially High Point making it. Anderson, but I don't want to even talk about that because, again, High Point conference tournament-wise, they have been terrible. Jolly. And they're perpetually cursed. Fakes a 3. Now going to try a 3 from the top. That one circles out. No good. Rebound by Benham. And that will end it. They're going to hold the ball. And that's going to do it. You got 1 minute to see. Oof, that's rough. That shouldn't be a thing. Usually, you can skip ads after 30 seconds. Besides 30-second ads. Clock's running out. That's it. High Point wins by 22. A dominant win for the Panthers. On a night where 9 different players scored, 5 different players in double figures. Bodo gets a double-double, 10 points, 12 boards. A dominant performance by the Panthers, over 54% from the field. They held Winthrop in check, despite Winthrop having a top 10 offense in college basketball. And the High Point Panthers remain unbeaten in conference play at the Q. Win by 22 in a game that was not remotely close. High Point led by 22 in the first half. Second half, it was pretty even, but backups played a good chunk of that. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. I will see you guys in an hour. We're going to do Clemson Vodtech. Game 2 of 3 today of this triple header. That game starts at 5 o'clock on ACC Network. Get you on for that one. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys in a bit. Final score, Panthers win by 22. They win for the 3rd straight game.